Good morning, Adventure Boot Campers. Today we're going to be doing legs and cardio. We're going to get those heart rates pumping, and you're going to need a few things to get that done. The first thing you're going to need is a soccer ball. If you've got a tennis ball, that's all right as well. If you don't have any of those, one of your cushions from home, that will do just fine. The other thing you're going to need is a skipping rope and a set of dumbbells. All right. Let's get started. So to begin with, we're just going to start with warming up our joints, and we're going to start with the ankle. So rotating the ankle in a nice big circle. You really want to make sure that you're making as big a circle as possible. You're going to do 10 circles one way and then 10 circles the other way. Then after you've finished with that, you're going to swap your legs, other leg, and 10 circles one way. Trying to make them as big as you can, 10 circles the other way. Really try and focus on that balance and keep that toe moving. All right, after that, I want you to put your feet together so they're dead straight. You're going to put pressure on the sides of your knees, not on the top here, okay? We don't want to be putting any pressure on those kneecaps, okay? So we're going to put our pressure from the sides over here. And in that, we're going to push to the side. We're going to push all the way forward. We're going to keep our feet flat. We're going to try not to let our heels lift like this. And we're going to push our legs all the way around. Keep our hips down. Get a nice straight stretch at the back of the legs as we go to the back and around. And we're just going to have a little bit of resistance with our arms, with the circle. Here we're warming up the calf muscles and the thighs. 10 circles one way and 10 circles the other way. All right, breathe with it. So breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, after that, move your feet shoulder width apart. The way we find shoulder width apart is we stand up nice and straight with our fingers facing straight down. We're going to place our hands on our hips, okay? And we're going to make sure that our heels are where our fingers were pointing. Okay, that's going to give us a nice, wide, solid base. We're going to place our hands on our hip, keep our legs straight, and we're going to do hip circles. So keep the head in one place and move the hip around in a circle. All right, try to keep the legs straight as we move around. Push into the hip joints all the way around. Use your thumbs to support the back. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe into the front. Breathe out to the back. All right, and then after 10 circles, change direction. All right, and all the way around. Breathe out. Breathe in to the front. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. 10 circles. All right, that's warming up the hip joints, warming up the back and the pelvis. All right, now we want to get some of that stretch going in the legs. So we're going to do what we call hip pumps. So from here, I'm just going to relax my spine. I'm going to roll down to the ground. I'm going to feel a nice stretch in the back of the legs. All right, let my hands hang nice and heavy. I'm going to drop my knees. I'm going to lower my head a little bit. And then I'm going to stretch my knees. I'm going to feel that stretch right around the back. And I'm going to bend and straighten and bend and straighten. And we want to breathe with it. So we're breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. All right, 9 and 10 of these. All right, breathe in and roll up. All right, we want to practice with that rolling of the spine. Get the spine nice and activated. Also, we're not going to hurt ourselves. Okay, the next one is going to require a little bit of balance. What we're going to do is we're going to reach, we're going to grab our shoelaces, we're going to balance on our foot. If you're really struggling with your balance, put your hand against the wall. But over here, what I want to do is I want to start opening up the hip. So I'm going to use my hand, my leg, I'm going to kick into my hand. And as I kick into my hand, it's going to pull my leg open. I'm going to feel a nice open stretch here. I want to bend forward. I want to keep myself nice and up and tall and straight. And we're going to go 10, 9, 8, and keep going and breathe with it. All right, then you're going to swap sides, grab the other leg, All right, and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, all the way to 10. For our cardio, we're going to do some skipping. When we skip, again, we want to focus on pushing down with our toes. All right, we don't want to be picking up our legs to the back too much here. We'll maintain that tension in the body by keeping our core nice and tight. And we're actually even going to try and push our legs a little bit forward. All right, for this cardio, you're going to train 45 seconds of working versus 45 seconds worth of resting. So, you're going to go up and down once the clock starts. The last part of our warm-up, we're just going to get some hand-eye coordination or foot-eye coordination going. And we're going to pass the ball. We're going to try and bounce the ball against the wall. So we're just going to pass gently like this. Try and keep it going and the ball moving as you're working it. So you're not trying to let the ball stop. You're just going to pass the ball against the wall. One foot. Practice doing it with the other foot. As you pass, chase after it. And keep going. And you're going to keep that going for 5 minutes non-stop. Alright, good luck. The first exercise we're going to do is a ball wall squat. This is a variation of the wall squat where you're going to place the ball between your knees while you're squatting. Come to a wall, find a wall, nice sturdy one. You're going to lean back with your upper back. You're going to place your lower back against the wall. You're going to slide down, shift your feet until you can get a 90-degree squeeze here with your legs. Place the ball between your legs and you're going to squeeze them with your knees. You're going to hold this for 45 seconds. The second exercise of the first set is the lateral side lunge. You're going to start in a normal side lunge position with one foot out and the other foot stretched out, with the toes pointing about 45 degrees. From here, you want to drive that knee over that foot. You're going to drop down as low as you can. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to follow where that foot is and you're going to move across. You're going to slide to that side. Then you're going to slide back, trying to stay as low as possible. So breathe in, breathe out. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. The third exercise of the first set are squats. We're going to do our squats shoulder width apart. In order to find shoulder width, stand up nice and straight, arms right by your sides. Point your fingers straight and parallel to the floor, towards the floor. And you're going to look down. I'm going to shift my heels until my heels, the outside of my heels, are in line with my fingers. Then I'm going to turn my toes just a little bit out. Not too wide, all right? Make sure it's just a little bit out. Always in a squat, I want to make sure that my feet are grabbing onto the floor nice and tightly. Okay, I'm going to feel that pressure going through my heels all the time. I'm going to, from here, drop down all the way to the floor, keep my chest up and push up. The best thing to do for a squat is keep looking slightly up. This is going to maintain a nice neutral back so that you can go past that 90-degree point all the way to the floor and keep yourself upright. And you're going to drive that spine up as quickly as possible. So squat down, use your hands to counterbalance you, and press up. The first exercise of the second set, guys, is we're going to do some lunge pulses. We're going to take a nice big step forward. All right, make sure that our body is above that front back knee. We're going to drop straight down, nice 90-degree bend with the front leg. We're going to squeeze our bum and our hamstring here. That's what's going to keep us going up and down. 15 pulses. All right. I must stop saying right. Dumbbell deadlift. Here we're going to use straight legs. So I'm going to stand nice and straight, feet shoulder width apart. I'm going to rotate my hands into the front of my leg. I'm just going to leave my hands nice and loose. From here, I'm going to squeeze my core so that as I lean forward, I'm going to feel my arms drop down to the ground. There's going to be a stretch in the back of my leg where I feel that stretch is big. Then I'm going to squeeze those hamstrings and I'm going to pull myself back up again. The third exercise of the second set are kneel to half squats. So we're going to start in our kneeling position down here. So both knees on the floor. If you have bad knees, please get a towel or a cushion, or if you can't support your knees in that way because it's too sore, you're going to stay here, and all you're going to do is you're going to step back and up, back and up. So keeping yourself nice and still. If you're able to do the full exercise, stay on your knees. From here, we're going to try and keep our pelvis in one height. We're going to try and move our legs up. We're going to hold this position over here, hold, other leg, and then you're going to replace. Up, hold, replace. First exercise of the third set, we're going to do hip bridges. This is going to be great for your core and your spine mobility. In your normal sit-up position, so feet shoulder width or slightly narrower, all right, knees in line with your toes and bent 90 degrees. I'm going to lie back, one vertebra at a time, onto the floor. Keep yourself nice and flat, engage your core muscles so that you flatten your spine on the floor, keeping that pelvis tilted. This is going to maintain a nice tight core structure. Over here, placing my hands next to me, not underneath my bum. All right, that's cheating. I'm going to lift with my hands. I want to place my hands right next to my bum. The closer I am, the easier it might be. The further away you are, the harder it will get. So place your hands nice and close or where you're comfortable and press your hands into the floor. From here, I'm going to squeeze my core nice and tight. I'm going to peel my spine from the base all the way up, pinching my glutes, pinching my hamstrings, and lifting up. I'm going to roll again, engaging the core and back. As soon as the top of my hips touch the floor, I'm going to roll and squeeze and lift up onto my shoulders and roll down again. The next exercise are lateral side kicks. Start in your cat crawl position. Try not to roll all the way over as you lift your leg up to the side, but you're going to lift your one leg up like you're doing a fire hydrant to the side. From here, you're going to kick out. You're going to pull your leg in. Straighten and curl. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. 15 on this side. Other side. Straighten and bend. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. The last exercise we're going to do is you're going to do donkey kicks to focus in on those glutes. The donkey kick, you're going to keep your leg bent 90 degrees, lift it up nice and high, not too high, maybe about halfway up, and from here you're going to push your heel all the way to the sky. So you're going to push your heel up and squeeze. Squeeze the glute as you lift. Alright, try not to let the arch back arch like this. Keep a nice strong core, nice neutral back, squeezing the bum and pumping the leg up.